It's the 9th race weekend of the FIA Formula 3 European Championship at the Red Bull Ring in Spielberg, with lots of spectators looking forward to the first of 3 races here in Austria. Lando Norris is P4 on the grid, but with a 73-point lead in the championship over Maximilian Günther, who starts from P2 in the race. Callum Ilott, though, is the pole sitter for race 1, pleasing Prema Power Team. And at the start of race 1, Maximilian Günther, with a weak start, loses P2 to Joel Eriksson right away. Callum Ilott defending his lead. Lando Norris also losing 1 position to Tadasuke Makino, who is in P5 now. Nikita Mazepin is off the track after a collision with Harrison Newey, and regrettably Nikita Mazepin will have to retire. Callum Ilott is in the lead without any danger, being chased by Joel Eriksson and Maximilian Günther. However, just behind, the fight for P4 in the final lap as Lando Norris attacks Tadasuke Makino and does manage to overtake him. At the finish line, though, it will be Callum Ilott that will win the 25th race of the season ahead of Joel Eriksson and the championship runner-up, Maximilian Günther. Their confirmation of the result, Ilott, Eriksson, Günther, the 1-2-3 as Callum Ilott celebrates in Parc Fermé with his Prema Power Team members. Race 2 at the Red Bull Ring is on Sunday morning. The pole sitter is Joel Eriksson. And many spectators once again to watch from the grandstands the phenomenal racing from the FIA Formula 3 European Championship. And at the start, Joel Eriksson defends his lead as he runs uphill towards turn number 1, a good start. Lando Norris is P2, Nikita Mazepin is P3. So the leading group driving in a row over the curbs. It's Eriksson, Norris, Mazepin, Ilott and Jihan Daruvala. The fight for P11 is between Pedro Piquet and David Beckman, and Pedro Piquet will get ahead. However, he turns around and is off the track after going over the curbs, though he can continue the race afterwards, getting the car pointing once again in the right direction. Maximilian Günther is out on his own in P9, but at the finish line it's going to be Joel Eriksson to secure his 5th race win this season, followed by Lando Norris in P2 and Nikita Mazepin taking P3. And on the podiums, the celebrations are brilliant as Joel Eriksson is on the receiving end of a champagne shower from Lando Norris. Race 3 at the Red Bull Ring is on Sunday afternoon, and the pole sitter for the final race of the weekend is Joel Eriksson, the Moto Park driver, as fans of Mick Schumacher are in the grandstands. And at the start of the race, as they head uphill towards turn number 1, Joel Eriksson with a perfect start, managing to defend his lead against the attack from Lando Norris. Guan Yu Zhou, unfortunately, is turned around by another car, but he will be able to continue his race. Callum Ilott has a high-flying moment here, and regrettably it will mean the end of the race for Callum Ilott. There's then a full-course yellow due to a crash between Kevin Andres and Pedro Piquet. Kevin out of the race. Piquet, though, can continue. At the restart, Joel Eriksson defends his lead against Lando Norris once again, and then a real attack from Lando Norris, and he actually loses part of his car. Ralph Aron is too late on the brakes and then crashes into Lando Norris here, and that means both of them out of the race. At the finish then, Joel Eriksson wins his 2nd race of the day. Ferdinand Habsburg takes profit of the incident and secures P2, but a time penalty means he ends up P4. Nikita Mazepin then P2, Tadasuke Makino on a Formula 3 podium for the first time as Joel Eriksson celebrates at Parc Fermé. Lando Norris leads the table with 72 points ahead of Maximilian Günther and travels to the finale in Hockenheim with the very best chance to win the championship in his rookie season.